and welcome to episode 202. Right, just prepping my rigs, guys. Basically what I'm going to do is copy practically exactly the same as what I did last time on here when I had the 4 fish. I've made one slight change, and that's to the hook bait. Well, sort of, it's practically the same, but if you saw that session where I had the 4 fish, you'd have seen I was fishing IQD rigs with a choc mint tiger nut tipped with a bit of fake corn. I'm still fishing an IQD rig with a tiger nut tipped with a bit of fake corn, albeit this time I'm using the new beetle-in and beetle-nana tiger nuts. So that is literally the only change I'm making. So same rig, same bait combination, still lead clip system. I've brought my bait boat with me again. I've brought up another big bucket of pigeon conditioner with corn added in. So literally everything I'm going to do is the same. The only thing that has changed, like I said, choc mint tiger nut has been changed to beetle-nana tiger nut, and obviously I'm on a different part of the lake now. Where I had those 4 fish from before, that area is all now non-fishable because that's where the work is now being done on the lake. It's all now drained, and they're shallowing up the lake round that part, so can't fish over there anymore until the work over there has been completed, like what's in front of me now. Right, just got to attach them to the rods now and get them out there. Alright guys, this is the second rod. I'm just getting ready here. First rod's already gone out. I've dropped the first rod round to the right, where it's been opened up to join onto what was the separate lake. So I'm kind of about halfway down that channel. This rod I'm going to send up towards the bridge, not all the way up that channel, but probably about halfway between the corner and the bridge. There we go guys, straight down the middle of the channel. Probably about halfway between that corner you can see in the bridge. Obviously I don't want to send it too far up towards the bridge, because if I do have a run or something in the night and I get a fish charging that way, I don't want it going too far that way before I can get on the rods. Right guys, just leave the boat in remote on its way back. So I'm going to put the camera away because the rain has just started again. Okay guys, diggermen, I've just finished another day's work on the lake. over on the far side of the lake where I last fished. And now we're shallowing up that side of the lake. And they've just both pulled up, turned their engines off, so it looks like they are finished for the day. Oh, got a blob of water on my lens. But see that red pump there, guys? The left hand rod has just gone towards that kind of red pump kind of direction. Probably I don't know, 6 foot or so off the bank. You can go a little bit closer to the banks now. Obviously now with the lakes being shallowed up, the bottom of the drop off is now much closer to the margins than what it was before. But yeah, we are now fishing, guys. Well, I don't mind telling you, my fingers are absolutely bloomin' freezing. Right, just got the chaos of the bivvy to sort out now, because literally just everything got chucked in because of the rain when I got here. But fishing wise, I can now relax. So for those people that may be interested in the weather conditions, obviously I've already said it's raining, but it's just starting to ease off again now. The wind at the moment is sort of a cold north-easterly, but tomorrow it's due to switch round and be a southwesterly. So yeah, so the wind and rain is kind of in my face at the moment, but from tomorrow onwards, or even I think late tonight, I should have wind and rain sort of coming over me back. So it should be a little bit more comfortable then. Good evening, guys. I'll tell you what, these winters are definitely coming in now. It's actually getting so cold, I've actually made a hot drink. But it's not a brew, as most of you know. I don't drink tea or coffee, so a cup of soup for me. But it's not mega late, it's only just gone 7 o'clock, but yeah, it's already Baltic. It feels a lot warmer in my new Fox coat though, guys. But just doing an update really, just to say you know, I'm gonna snuggle down into me bed in a minute, and if nothing happens during the night, it's basically just to say good night, and well, fingers crossed something happens in the night, guys. But I think at the moment where I've got the wind as well in my face, I think I might actually zip up my bivvy door as well tonight, just to keep the chill out the bivvy. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to enjoy my cup of soup, and then hopefully I'll see you guys in the night with a fish. It's all very new low at the moment, so with all the work that's gone on this lake at the moment, it's basically like wiping the slate clean. It's what was known spots out there has all been wiped out now by the lake being filled in to shallow it up. So it's, yeah, it's starting from scratch and having to work it all out again. Right, anyway guys, don't want to waffle on too much. Good night, hopefully see you in the night. Oh, good morning guys. Another bloody cold morning, so cold I've even had to break out another hot drink of cuppa soup. But yeah, obviously from the lack of nighttime footage, it's first night was completely fishless. Yeah, don't seem to be a lot going on. Haven't really seen much, to be fair. If you hear any banging in the next few minutes, there's currently a duck shoot going on the lake behind this one. So I was in need of going for a poo, but when them gunshots went off, I think I already went. But, yeah, something different to see. I mean, suddenly there was loads of ducks flying around, and then saw a few of them drop out the sky. So yeah, a few of them were on target back there. But yeah, anyway, back to the fishing. So yeah, it's been a quiet night. Never even had a single bleep. Obviously, like I said yesterday, this is my first time fishing this part of the lake since the work's been completed, so you know, basically it's like starting a new lake from scratch. But I know fish I've been getting caught from around this way. When I was on here last, there were some people over this side who had caught, so the fish are still coming out despite all the work that's been done. Well, anyway, so fishing wise, I'm not going to touch the rods. Like I said, I do need to go and visit the facilities soon, so I'm going to hold on as long as I can, and then when I do need to go and wind in to go and visit the facilities, that's when I'll redo the rods. Then I won't touch them then until I really need to. Like, the wind is slowly starting to switch round. Yesterday when I was talking to you, the wind was sort of coming from the sort of the bridge direction, sort of coming from a 1 o'clock direction. As I look at the water, the wind is now sort of doing a sort of coming from sort of like the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock sort of angle as I look at the water. By the end of the day, it's meant to be sort of coming from the 6 o'clock direction, so over the back of my head basically, so it should make it a little bit more comfortable from later on, because this wind is bloody cold, I can tell you. Right guys, right, I'll next update you when there's something to update you with, but I'm going to go and take refuge in my bivvy again because it's blooming cold. It makes you wonder why we do this carp fishing this time of year sometimes. Right guys, now the rods are out, it's time for what is now my new regular feature, and that is shout out time. I'm getting so many now, I've taken a leaf out of Math to UK's book, and I've had to get myself a little book to write them all down in, so when one comes in I can write it down. and I have them all to hand without having to look back at my phone. I'm not going to go and do too many sessions because I don't want the blog to become overrun with shout outs, so I'll limit it to 5 or 6 a session, which is about what I got now, and then after that then you'll have to go on to the next page for the next blog. Right, first shout out comes to Kevin Booth. Kevin messaged me via comments on my fishing page. So, hello Kevin Booth. Second shout out comes from the Carp Crew Screamers from YouTube. So hello Carp Crew Screamers, tight lines. And the next shout out comes from Adam Smith, but it's for his daughter Hazel. She's a big fan apparently, and her PB is £15, so well done Hazel, and hello to you. Next shout out is from the Northern Walster and Susie Babe, that's from Instagram, so hello to you guys. And the next shout out is from Gary Stevens. If I wrote this down right, it's your birthday on the 28th of November, so you might just see this before the blog goes out, so happy birthday for the 28th. Next shout out is from Yam Yam Carpers, again from YouTube, so hello to you guys. And the last one is from YouTube again, a guy on there called Maverick Goose, and he's asked me to say hello to his son Kyle Heatham. So hello Kyle, let's go fishing. Right, that's it for shout outs guys. Like I say, I don't want the blogs to be kind of overrun with shout outs, otherwise it'll all be shout outs and no fishing. So let me know if you think that's too many per blog, if I should cut it down, but I think 5 or 6 a session is about just right in my opinion. Right, time for some food now. Right guys, we've got one. Oh. There we go then guys. Oh, I've gone from a session where I wasn't getting any bleeps or indications, and then the middle rod towards that bridge, sort of about halfway down the channel to the bridge, just out of the blue about an hour ago, absolutely one-toned off, and the result, this lovely looking fish, and the second 30 on the bounce on this lake. Well, on the bounce in sessions wise, but £30.6 this one, as I showed you when I got here on Friday, using the hinders beaten on the tiger nuts tipped with fake corn, using the bait boat, putting out a scoop load of pigeon conditioner, exactly the same as what I done last time. It's done the trick again. Let's have a look at the other side. Ugh. Oh, God. She's like a block of ice mine, guys. There we go. All £30 6 ounces of her. well made up. So perhaps finally hit on to what's working on this lake. Like I say, putting everything out stealthily with a boat, pigeon conditioner to get them grubbing around, and a matching particle to home in on. Right, let's get her back. This water's freezing. Oh. She's already trying to get back. She's still in the sling. Oh. There she goes. Didn't want to hang around. Right guys, I'm more or less at the end of my session now. Everything is pretty much packed up. I even managed to get the bivvy away more or less dry, which, considering it's been quite wet and misty all weekend, I'm quite surprised at. As you can see, the kit behind me all packed up now, literally down to just the rods are out. And as soon as I finish talking to you guys, they'll be coming in so I can get off home. So, it's been another good session. Not an epic 4-fish session like I had last time on here, but with this lake and the stock, 1 fish a session is absolutely awesome. I mean, you have to see yourself, guys, really, the kind of amount of space, the few fish that you have to move around in, and before you could really appreciate sort of what a hard venue this is. So I mean, if you've been following my diary on here, you'll have seen I've done 7 blanks before I caught. So yeah, I'm pretty ecstatic to have 1 fish, and for it to be a 30 is even more epic as well, to be fair. Right guys, anyway, I'm off home. Time to wind these rods in, get off home, have a proper hot dinner, shower, clean all the kit off, and then start preparing for next weekend, where I plan to be back down at Willow Park Fishery. So till then guys, tight lines. Hi guys, I'm back down Aspen Lake just to do a little extra piece. I don't know whether I'll add this onto a blog or whether it be a separate video, but as you can see, this part of the lake here is part of the work that's being, well, the part of the lake that's been drained. You can see it looks all very virgin and fresh mud at the moment. And they're just about to restart flooding this section, so Bob gave me a text this morning, so I'll quickly run down just to see some of the work in action, basically, just to show you guys kind of what's going on. As you can see, this bit here, it's all basically fresh mud now, and as you can see, some of the machinery now is just moving in. As you can see already, there's already been an initial cut to start letting a bit of water in. But all this bunded area here is all getting cut out today, I believe. Well, actually, I'm not sure, because I think they just might be letting some of the water, if I pan the camera around, Actually, I think what might be happening is that they just might be allowing some of the water out of this section flow into the section that's already been worked on. There's a raindrop on the lens. Let me just get rid of that, guys. So, but the bund at the other end of the lake, that separates the part of the lake that's already been completed. I think that's the kind of the dam, the bund, whatever you want to call it, that will be getting dug out today. So if I've got time, I'll stay with it and film what I can, just to show you guys some of the work that's been going on. Oh, there we go, he's cutting a bit more out. Let's have a little zoom in. It is raining as well, guys, so I apologise for what looks like shoddy camera work. Can't help. Raindrops getting on the lens. I'm sure the poor JCB driver is looking at me with my camcorder going, what the bloody hell is he filming me working for? But what we're looking at the moment, guys, if I just pan back out, so where the work has been completed on the right hand side of the screen, once it's reflooded, you're looking at probably in the regions of 6 to 8 feet deep, as opposed to on the left hand side of that dam where it's currently sort of about 13-14 foot deep in its sort of deepest places. So you can see that they're filling it in sort of quite considerably, thick, you know, 6, 7, 8 foot in places to bring the lake up to a depth that Bob wants. There you go, looks like he's going for a deeper cut on that channel now, let a bit more water through. Like I say, I think this is just a small channel just to allow some water through from this bit on the left hand side of the screen, which is going to be the next bit to be worked on. Like I say, I think the actual dam they're cutting out, like I said before, is up the other end, that sort of splits the lake that's already been worked on. Right guys, this is the dam, the bund, whatever you want to call it, that'll be coming out next. See, to the right a shot is the part of the lake that's already completed, and then moving round to the area that's about to be reflooded. So I'm not sure if they're digging this dam out today. I've only got a short time I can stay at the lake to see any work being done, and then I've got to be off, but yeah. God, and this rain's getting heavier, which ain't good for the camera.